Good morning, my dear students. Today we start our chapter 2, Operating System. In your earlier class, you have learned that the basic software which should be present on a computer system to make what is the operating system. Operating system, that means that we can say that to operate the computer system, the whole computer system. Without operating system, computer can't work. It is the software which acts an interface between the user and hardware. It is also interact with the hardware parts to the user to do with the software or operating system. The working environment provided by the operating system user after it got loaded into computer is called an interface. First of all, we know that we have a software hardware part that we just put software through the into computer components and interface between the user and the hardware. Now, internal structure of operating system: shell and kernel. Shell. The shell is an outer layer of programming that understand and execute the command user to enter. In some system, the shell is called a command interpreter. Things that we can do with this command. Shell is the part of the operating system that gives the instruction through the computer hardware system. Similarly, we have a kernel. The inner core of the operating system is called the kernel. It is a software which is loaded next after the boot startup loader. It handles the rest of the startup, the computer system. It also takes the care of the input and output requests from the software and translate them into the instruction of the CPU. Then hardware part of the CPU that just accept the command through the hardware parts and convert it into the operating system in kernel part. A kernel is the kind of a software part that we can take all the commands and through do the proper work. Then need for an operating system. Why we need for an operating system? The first program that get loaded when the computer is switched on, the BIOS, BIOS, basic input output system, is the set of program which resides of the ROM firmware provided by the manufacturer. It provides software derived from the basic peripheral device, input and output device like keyboard and printer. Operating system is the program which that loaded into the computer by BIOS, and then the operating system manages all the other program or application in a computer system. BIOS. First of all, we have when we get loaded software through the software into the computer system, the basic need of it is the BIOS, basic input output system. That means input and output system that we can control by the operating system. Then functions of an operating system. What kind of function that our operating system can do it? Process management. It can control all the process through the hardware and software. It can control. Memory management. In the area where all programs or software can be stored, it can also manage by it. File management, network and security, device management, and error decoding. There are too many functions are done by the operating system. Then there are different kind of a type of operating system also. Single user operating system. It can be done by the single user like MS-DOS, Windows 95. These are the single operating user system. Real-time operating system. Multi-user and single user operating system. Multitasking and single tasking operating system. So by the part of the types of operating system, there are too many things that we have done within operating system. Most of the operating system nowadays we have to done within Windows. In the earlier times that we have an MS-DOS, Microsoft Disk operating system. These are some popularly used operating system. Unix, Linux, Mac OS, Windows, BOS, Bharat operating system solution. It was developed in the Center of the Development of Advanced Computing, CDEC, Chennai, India. This software package has been described in the India's own PC operating system. India's first, we can say that India also have create an operating system that is called an BOS, developed by the Chennai, CDEC. It was developed for the enhancing and user for free and open source software throughout the India. And one more, Ubuntu. It is an easy and operating system. It feels free software which is Linux based. Ubuntu was developed by the UK based on the Kernel Limited, owned by the Mac Switchboard in October 2004. Ubuntu is a unique single platform operating system. All kind of computers also run like a network system. There are too many operating systems, but we have only in the earlier days we have used only MS DOS, Microsoft Disk operating system, and nowadays we are using only Windows. You see that there are too many upgraded version of Windows 2, Windows 3, Windows 7, Windows 9, Windows 10. There are too many upgraded software comes nowadays. Then mobile operating system. A mobile operating system is called an mobile OS. Is an operating system that is specially designed to run mobile devices such as mobile phone, smartphone, pads. A part of the computer. Mobile is also an essential part of electronic system. Nowadays there are too many things are done with our mobiles also. So is a mobile operating system that also can be done with some electronic gadgets like iPhones, tablets, electronic gadgets and pads, etc. The mobile OS is the software platform on the top which other application program can be used by the mobile devices. There are too many operating system in the mobile also. Androids, iPhones, Symbians. Android. The Android mobile operating system is Google's open and free software for use for the mobile devices, including smartphones. Updates have been developed with the code names Cupcake, Donut, Eclair, Gingerbread, Honeycomb, Ice Cream Sandwich. Many mobile brands using this OS operating system are Sony Ericsson, Samsung and HTC. There are too many mobile companies. They are also their own operating system as their name suggests. Then iPhones, developed by the Apple. We know that Apple is also a company of Apple also a company of an iPhone. The phone iPhone operating system was originally developed for the use for the iPhone devices. This mobile operating system is referred for the iOS, since they supported a number of Apple devices including iPhone, iPad, iPad 2 and iPad Touch. The iOS mobile operating system is available only in Apple owned manufacturing devices, but it is the only limited for the Apple's manufacturing devices used by the iPhone's mobile operating system. It can be run only in the iPhone's operating system. Then Symbians. This OS originally developed by the Symbian Limited mobile operating system, which target on mobile phone. Symbian was used by many major mobile phone brands like Samsung, Motorola, Sony Ericsson, and above all by the Nokia. There are too many mobile companies through the world like Samsung, Motorola, Sony Ericsson. These are also use Symbian's operating mobile networks. It was the most popular smartphone operating system worldwide until the end of 2010. Now let us discuss about the Windows operating system. Now these are the some operating system using by the computer or by the mobile system. Now we have to just move on. Windows operating system is through by the Windows in the our computer system. Microsoft, you know that Microsoft introduced the Windows 1 in the November 1985. First operating system is developed in the 1985. Till is going to be upgraded. Then there are Windows 2 or a Windows 3. Then came into the Windows 95. Then Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7, Windows 8, and Windows 10. We are also running now in our computer system in a Windows operating system is Windows 10. It is also based on what different about the DOS and Windows is the GUI, graphical user interface. We have already discussed about the this operating MS DOS operating system is also run by the only keyboard. But in Windows we have used in the GUI, graphical user interface. There we have a mouse and some scroll icon in just front of our screen. We have to just move our mouse and with the click on the icon. Mouse arrow, it just can be open a file for it. Windows is a GUI, graphical user interface based operating system. GUI means that you can use a mouse and give command clicking on the pointer and icon menu system. You do not have and give command by the typing like the keyboard only. As I am earlier said, it is much more different through the DOS. Now, according to the window screen, when we open a window screen, you have to just see a window screen. Look like it's just we can say that is a window screen. We have some icons on it. Window file name. There is a minimize, maximize, and close button. There are some icons over there. There is a start button, taskbar. This is the screen of the Windows 7 screen. You can just help it out with their mouse. You have to just go on to it and just click and react same to it. Then there are some components with your file, folders, icon, recycle bin. You know that what is these are used for it. How to create a file, how to delete a file, how to copy, cut, copy, paste. These are some simple things. Then changing the desktop, personalize the desktop, changing the background, font style, window screen resolutions. You can also change your screensaver, something like that. Now then, these are the some more facility with their desktop gadgets. Gadgets, that means you can find the some special task that you have to do. In the gadgets we can change date, adjust date and time, weather report update through the day, some kind of a notes if you want to do with your just like a diary. Also create your notes with the sticky notes. Now, features of Windows 7. What kind of a facility give Windows 7 give us to? Arrow peek. We have already discussed about the peek feature earlier. This feature lets you take a quick look open file, very helpful when you have the several minimize file open in a one program. If you open a single program and you have just open too many files onto it, but arrow peek is a features that we can find all the files come to in a single form. Pin item. You can pin item the taskbar and start menu for the quick access. There are too many programs if you open in your system and there are just below in the taskbar, you have to just pin up and access with that. Then there are too many facilities that we have in Windows 7. We have some also we also find that some accessories of it. You know, in accessories we can find some options that you can use the calculator, you can use the paint, if you can open some videos through the DVD or to the VCD player. If you want to some kind of a documentation kind of a work, you have a WordPad, Notepad. There are too many options that you have. So there are too many features while we have in Windows 7. So a part of the operating system in computer system, Windows is a most beneficial or operating system that we have used nowadays. There are too many facilities that we have when we use in Windows operating system. So that is be all for your chapter 2. As per similar pattern, we have done our work similar kind of thing that we you have to just put your clear your exercise with the tick the correct, fill up the blanks or one word in your book, and I will give you question and answer through your thing, and you also have done in your notebook and send to me on the same process. Okay, thank you.